Yeah, in '04, if you knew me, we was moving loosely. I'd have killed you as a juvie. You 30 trying BG. I had a little Uzi for you heard a little Uzi. I came in sounding alarms and niggas try to snooze me. We different over here. I hope the money don't lose me. We riskers over here. 100 shots in the Suzuki. Neighborhoods full of pookies off of blocks of Yamaguchi. When the bed sheets designer, bad bitches say do me. When the car seats recline, they tell the driver play a movie. The stick for anybody, I ain't choosy. We sticking to the plans like they glued me. The bank tellers acting like they knew me. We smile at bank tellers, you in interrogation rooms telling. The way your bitch dress is so telling. I learned how to count for the spelling. I seen a cracked rock turn a man to a skeleton. I seen a soft ounce turn a pot to a pelican. Aluminum gas, more foil than a cookout. The first time I seen a COVID mask was a cookhouse. Searching greener grass, so I stood out. They won't post your link, but your funeral will bring the whole hood out. I greet the bitch you love with my wood out. I play the balcony with no shirt, it feel good out. We smoking this bitch, they tell y'all to put it out or get put out. A man of respect, we work off the steps. A bundle turned into Somersets. My first hero had a new drop Lex. Italian leather that kicks with Euro to step. Why would I bet on y'all when I'm him in the flesh? You niggas ain't like that. They tell you what they want you to hear, but they ain't like that. And when it's time to spend money, niggas ain't like that. They Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. You just heard a snippet of the first single that we going to drop. I don't even know the name of it. All I know is I'm putting pain on every track that I come across. That's all I'm doing this summer is bringing you pain and torture. You know what I mean? Straight like that, man. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know what I'm saying? I got to let y'all know this video is brought to you by Big Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building, the Hurt Season hats, the Ski Mask Howie hats, Ski Mask Howie tees, the 22 Birds tees, everything that we do. You know what I'm saying? And as you saw at the end of that video on the countdown, those are the two numbers of the people with their hats that won, you know what I'm saying, going to opening day with me. You know what I'm saying? Against the Minnesota Vikings, I'm taking two people with me. I can't guarantee our seats going to be together, but you will have a ticket into the arena on LB for sure to see the first home game of the season. It's going to be lit, crazy tailgate access. I'm going to take you around 4th and John. I'm going to take you around Philly sports trips, all the crazy tailgates that I got access to. You're going to eat and drink like a king, and it's going to be live for week 2. So the schedule is out. The schedule is out, man, and you know, I'm excited for this one. I'm definitely excited for this one. You know what I mean? I'm sorry I'm a little late. It's past 10 o'clock. You know what I mean? I hate to do things like this, but I was looking at the Sixers stink it up in front of my face. I should have just did my stream regularly live timing. You know what I mean? I was looking at the 76ers, and they did what the 76ers do. You know what I mean? I'm a little disappointed in that, but you know, without further ado, let's run down this schedule real quick, man. Let's run down it real quick. I like what I'm seeing so far. You know what I mean? I like it, man. So we open up against TikTok boy, Juju Smith-Schuster and the New England Patriots, week 1, September 10th. That is a 4:00 game. I like it. You know what I mean? That's a dub. We're not even going to dive into two. We better than them on all fronts. You know what I mean? That's a dub for real, for real. Then the home opener where I'm taking two people with me. I think that's that's Thursday night football for sure. You know what I'm saying? One primetime game. Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's 2 wins in a row. Then you got Monday night football right after that. So you got 2 primetime games, you know, back to back. You know what I'm saying? You got Monday night football right after that. Gives you some rest though, man, because sometimes them Thursday games be kind of wicked. I like the Monday night game win also on the road against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Easy money, man. 3-0. The Washington Commanders, the first divisional game, October 1st. That will be a home game as well. I like that. I like us starting 4-0. The Rams in LA give us 5-0. You know what I mean? This might be a tough stretch in terms of us having to travel because we're going from LA. You know what I mean? Well, we might end up actually coming back to Philly for real. Well, we have to come back to Philly. You know what I mean? And then we got to catch a bus up the road. So that's really not really, that's light, man. That's New York, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I like us beating the Rams. The Jets could potentially be the first L on the season for us because it's a back-to-back road game. but we could beat the Jets, man. So I'm gonna give us the W right there. That puts us at 6-0. I think Sunday night football. I think the Dolphins get us right here. You know what I mean? I think the Dolphins get us like in a nail biter, bad call situation. So I'll take the L at home against the Dolphins. We're gonna sweep the Commanders. The Dallas Cowboys, November 5th. We're gonna get them out of here. The Kansas City Chiefs, we're gonna get them out of here, man. We're gonna get up. We're gonna get up for that one. The Bills might catch us slipping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Bills might catch us slipping. The San Francisco 49ers, we getting them out of here. The Dallas Cowboys, we sweeping them this year. Mark my words on that one. Seattle, we getting them out of here. The Giants, the Christmas game, getting them out of here. The Cardinals, getting them out of here. And I think we just pretty much sit the rest of our guys, you know what I mean, for this Giants game because we got everything we came for sold up. And this last game against the Giants really don't matter. So I really only can see 3 to 4 losses by the looks of this schedule. You know what I mean? We talk about the primetime games. How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 primetime games this year. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. It's a lot of primetime games, man. So we definitely turning into must-see TV. And it's all at the helm of Jalen Hurts and what Jalen Hurts has brought to the table and his winning culture that's being built here. So I really like the schedule, man. The schedule is real favorable. I feel real good about this season based upon what we did last year. Also with the combination of the guys that we brought in. And then you look at how good the coordinators sound. You know what I mean? Sean Desai sounds really good. You know what I mean? Sean Desai is saying that he wants this defense to be fast and hungry. You know what I mean? I've been like, you know what I mean, Brian Johnson and what he brought to the table. And just in terms of his connection with Jalen Hurts and that familiarity right there. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I think our coordinators are going to do way better than a lot of people think. So, you know what I mean? This schedule, in my opinion, they were claiming it was the hardest schedule in the NFL. Maybe it is by opponent because there's a lot of guys that made the playoffs last year. You know what I mean? But when you really look at it, let's look at this thing by quarterback. You got Mac Jones, Kirk Cousins, Baker Mayfield in Tampa, Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? Stafford coming off injury. I respect Stafford, though. Aaron Rodgers, Tua, Howell again, then Dak Prescott. Come on, bro. It's buns. You know what I mean? Patrick is Patrick. I respect Allen to a degree. San Fran don't got a quarterback. Dak again. I mean, Geno emerged, but it's Geno. Daniel Jones, Kyler Murray, and Daniel Jones. Let's start looking at schedules by quarterback. Then that should tell you that you really got nothing to fear. You know what I'm saying? This ain't back in the day where it was Ben Roethlisberger in his prime running around, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. It was like guys that could get you on a consistent basis. You can get caught sleeping. Even Carson Palmer, when he had Ocho on them, you could get caught slipping on a consistent basis like 15 years ago in the National Football League by a quarterback. You know what I mean? Any given Sunday. But when I look at the Philadelphia Eagles defense and what we built, and I look at us going against Mac Jones, Kirk Cousins, Sam Howell twice, you know what I'm saying? Tua, Daniel Jones, who knows what's going on in San Fran. You know what I mean? We played the 2 guys that was tied for interceptions for first interceptions last year, Josh Allen and Dak Prescott. The only reason why Dak Prescott is more laughable, in my opinion, because he missed 5 games. But he wasn't really that spectacular last year, Josh Allen. You know what I mean? And but you know, when you look at it by quarterback, that's one thing. You also got to remember that we the hunted. You know what I mean? We definitely the hunted in this scenario. So that's something that, you know, to be mindful of as well. Let me say what's up to the people, man. I got a super chat in here real quick. My guy Donnell Shipley, man. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go. Sean Desai, time to put your fingerprint on his defense. Facts, he got to, man. Everything a defensive coordinator could ever ask for is already in house, y'all. It's already in the locker room. Anything a defensive coordinator can ask for is there at your disposal. So, you know, man, I think it is what it is. Like I said, I only see it as 13-4. 13-4. That's solid. I see 13-4, man. I see it again. I see 12 plus again. I see 12 plus again, man. And that's just based off the quarterbacks that we play for real, man. I'm not really worried about this, man. I'm not worried about this schedule or none of these dudes, man. You know what I mean? And stylistically, you know what I mean? We could beat a lot of the teams that we played in a multitude of different ways. We can. And you want to know what's really making it seem like we got the toughest schedule in the league? The division. The division was historically good last year. You know what I mean? The division had 3 teams in it that won a playoff game. The Giants won a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? The Giants won a playoff game. So when we beat up on the Giants, I don't want to hear it's just the Giants. The Cowboys won a playoff game. You know what I mean? That's what's making our schedule seem harder than what it is. We play 4 teams, 4 games, division games from guys that won playoff games. Washington record-wise wasn't that far behind the Giants. That's what makes the schedule what it is. Then you throw in Minnesota, who lost to the Giants, still a playoff team. Buffalo, playoff team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if the Jets was a playoff team. I can't remember, but they wasn't far from it. Aaron Rodgers there now. It ain't hard to tell why they claim this a hard schedule. We could very well go 7-2 to start off with this schedule, or 9-0. Let's look at it again. Let's look at the first 9 games of the schedule real quick. Patriots before the bye, actually. Everything before the bye is winnable. Everything before the bye is winnable. I'm looking at it right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm looking, everything before the bye is winnable. Look at this. Patriots, Vikings, Tampa, Washington, Rams, Jets, Miami, Washington, Cowboys. Everything before week 10 is winnable. Easily winnable for real. I'm talking about plus 10. We could beat every team we played before week 9 by plus 10. It don't start getting somewhat spooky until after the playoffs. And it's really just until after the bye, and really it's just one stretch. So the NFL, I think they did us a favor. Like, you finish your food in the first half, and then you get ready for the gauntlet. That's going to prepare you for the playoffs. They did us a favor. We don't need no cupcakes down the stretch. I'm glad we got the Chiefs, Buffalo, and San Fran. I'm glad we got that 3-piece right there, because sometimes that's what it takes to win 3 straight games to win a Super Bowl. I'm glad we got that 3-piece right there. I'm glad, and that's a difficult stretch. And then after that, after San Fran is Dallas. After that, that's a nice 4-game stretch right there. Kansas City, Buffalo, San Francisco, Dallas. You could even go as far as saying 5-game stretch. Seattle, well-coached Pete Carroll team. You know what I mean? This is a difficult schedule when you look at it, but everything before week 9, you should not lose. I feel like this team could be 9-0 again. This team could be 9-0 again, yo. If they stay healthy, this team could be 9-0 again, man. 9-0 again. And we got the defense in place to terrorize the hell out of all 9 of these quarterbacks before the bye. You know what I mean? And I'm just waiting. I'm chomping at the bit, and I'm ready for training camp. I'm ready for everything, man. This team is going to do exactly what we needed it to do. The schedule is what it is. You know what I mean? This is what I expected from the schedule. Everybody was saying it was going to be hard. I looked at the teams that play on Monday night. It's crazy. The Commanders don't have a single Monday night football game this year. The Giants got 2, the Eagles got 2, and Dallas got 2. The Commanders don't have a 1 Monday night football game. From the list of Monday night football games I saw, I thought that was odd. You know what I mean? So I definitely don't want to hear none of them beating their chest. You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to hear it. You know, I cannot wait enough for the NFL season to start. You know what I mean? I can't wait enough, because if you got the Eagles on your schedule, be prepared for the smoke. Be prepared for the smoke, man. It's a different Philadelphia Eagles team, man. It's a different culture. It's a culture unlike we've never seen. We've never come off of losing a Super Bowl and getting better with a young core like this, mixed with key older veterans, man. This is going to be a really, really good thing for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. A really, really good schedule, man. Like I said, I could see us five losses max. 5 losses max, man. 12-5 max for the Philadelphia Eagles. 12-5, man. That's what I see happening with the Philadelphia Eagles. 12-5. That's the floor for this team based upon the opponents, man. We ain't in the Chiefs division. We don't got to see them twice. You know what I mean? I look at the division as a sweep. I know it's hard to sweep the division, but I look at it as a sweep. You got Reed Prescott, Sam Howell, and Daniel Jones, bro. And a lot of teams don't have the luxury that we have of being able to take a bus to 2 of our division opponents. We could drive to DC and New York. We could drive to DC and New York. A lot of people don't have that luxury, but you know what I mean. It's a good time to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I will say that. The only thing that could stop us from winning 12, 13, 14 games is injury. It's injury. Got to knock on wood because, you know, that's the only thing that could stop a team this good and a team this deep. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that can stop it. So whatever we've been doing to mitigate the injuries, we need to continue on with that, man. You know what I mean? But like I said, I know it's 10 o'clock, man. I'm going to let y'all hear this snippet one more time. Single dropping soon. I'm getting the cover art together and all that, man. Shout out to everybody that been copping the merch and supporting the merch. Let's get it.
Yeah, in 04, if you knew me, we was moving loosely. I'd have killed you as a juvie. You 30 trying BG. I had a little Uzi for you heard a little Uzi. I came and sounding alarms and niggas try to snooze me. We different over here. I hope the money don't lose me. We riskers over here. 100 shots in the Suzuki. Neighborhoods full of pookies off of blocks of Yamaguchi. When the bed sheets designed, the bad bitches say do me. When the car seats recline, they tell the driver play a movie. The stick for anybody, I ain't choosy. We sticking to the plans like they glued me. The bank tellers acting like they knew me. We smile at bank tellers, you in interrogation rooms telling. The way your bitch dress is so telling. I learned how to count for the spelling. I seen a crack rock turn a man to a skeleton. I seen a soft ounce turn a pot to a pelican. Aluminum gas, more foil than the cookout. The first time I seen a COVID mask was a cookhouse. Search a greener grass, so I stood out. They won't post your link, but your funeral will bring the whole hood out. I greet the bitch you love with my wood out. I play the balcony with no shirt, it feel good out. We smoking this bitch, they tell y'all to put it out or get put out. A man of respect, we work off the steps. A bundle turned into Somersets. My first hero had a new drop Lex. Italian leather that kicks with Euro to step. Why would I bet on y'all when I'm him in the flesh? You niggas ain't like that.